Hey guys, Brandon here with another BMN Review. Today's movie is United 93, a 2006 drama thriller. The description for this movie says, it's September 11th, 2001. Step aboard United Flight 93 and experience the horror and heroism. I'll be back after this clip with my synopsis, quote, trivia, and rating for this movie. As a synopsis for United 93, this movie is about United Airlines Flight 93 and everything that happened with it on September 11th. This airplane left the airport and was up in the air and was eventually taken over by four hijackers, which was then eventually taken back over by the people on the plane and eventually crashed into a farm area in Pennsylvania, saving the White House from being hit by an airplane. As far as some trivia for this movie goes, United 93's flight crew in the movie was portrayed by actual flight crew and pilots from the actual United airline. Additionally, all 40 families of the people on the plane were interviewed and asked questions about their family members that were on the plane. And finally, they actually kept the actors for the hijackers and the actors for the passengers on the plane separate during most of the filming to create an actual separation of the two groups to create authentic fear between each other. For a good quote in this movie, you gotta go to Thomas E. Burnett Jr., who said, "Hey, this is a suicide mission. We have to do something. They are not gonna land this plane." That really fueled the fire between a lot of the passengers on the plane and really gathered the group mentality that they had to overcome the hijackers on the plane to do something about it in order to save even more lives on the land. I'm giving this movie a 4.5 out of 5 stars. This movie is incredibly heartbreaking and might bring a tear to your eye towards the end. There's no story after the plane crash, just some title screens explaining what else happened, but this movie did its best to recount what happened on this plane based on what phone calls happened between the authorities and families based on what loved ones were telling them from inside the airplane. And without further ado, it's time for tomorrow's movie's clues. This is a 2010 action comedy starring Michael Cera. I hope that you're staying safe and healthy during quarantine and finding ways to find new sources of enjoyment. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and here's tomorrow's movie.